Man overboard, man overboard, man overboard.
The crew of HMS Tyne spring into action. All hands rush to spot the man overboard. A seaboat is launched and a swimmer jumps to the rescue. This is just one of the exercises used to keep the crew of HMS Tyne on their toes. They are just a few weeks away from having their skills tested during Directed Continuous Training, or DCT.
As professional sailors, we all have that high standard which we adhere to ourselves. However, it's still not quite the same as having a trained specialist stood on your shoulder, if you like.
Fire in the galley! To echo! Fire! Fire! Fire!
The galley is on fire, putting the ship at serious risk. This is a major exercise for the crew as they start to tackle the albeit imaginary flames.
At the minute the ship's gone to emergency stations, which is where everybody gets involved. The attack beer have been in the compartment. They've been beaten back because of the smoke in there and the heat. So what we've done now is close the compartment down. So basically you've got the forward and the after doors, which are fire doors to the galley, both shut.
Teams are positioned around the damaged compartment, cooling the walls with water to stop the fire spreading. If this was real, they could stay like this for hours, waiting for the fire to burn itself out. Meanwhile, the firefighting party have suited up and prepare to retake the compartment.
Had a good look around the compartment and it confirms whether you've actually got a fire or not using your thermal imaging camera. So the fire was extinguished and they basically went in there just to break up, make sure there is no fire, no dangers in that compartment.
Well, the operation's been running for about an hour now. The team here have got the fire out, but this is just one set of skills they've got to learn. They've got to be able to tackle everything from dealing with pirates to maritime salvage, and they've only got a couple of weeks to get their skills up to scratch.
We've had some positive feedback with instructors that have come on board so far, so I think we're heading in the right direction and learning a lot from it. So,
does having the DCT coming up kind of weigh on your mind a bit?
Yeah, obviously weighs on your mind because you want to be, obviously like you are all the time, it's always wearing on your mind with fires because it can be such a vital problem. Same with man overboards, floods, anything.
DCT is coming up in a couple of weeks, so it's good training for the ship's company really. So the high standard can be maintained towards doing exercises.
It's a continuing balancing act to keep the crew training while also honouring HMS Tyne's commitment to policing the fishing fleet around England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Added to that, once the crew are trained, many will head off to Tyne's sister ship HMS Clyde in the Falklands.
It can be frustrating indeed. But it's just something we have to work with, and Squadron do a very good job of ensuring that there's still a large pool of experienced personnel in that particular unit. So that experience that's just been gained isn't lost.
Door to my right, open. Door to my left, closed.
For now, Tyne's crew are continuing to sharpen their skills and remain ready for anything, whether that's fighting fires or any intruders foolish enough to come aboard. Toby Sadler, Forces News, the North Sea.
Clear, clear, clear. Intruder in!